Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, using tarot to help you do the inner work, heal yourself, and create the life that you truly want to live, and this earth that we truly want to live on as well, as a co-creation. This is today's tarot. It's for all signs, and it's Wednesday, the 21st of May, 2025. I hope you're doing well. Well, we've got 3 cards out today. Let's check out what they are. We've got rare knowledge, something that you know other people don't know. It could be a gift, it could be a skill. Be still a while. Feels like you need to contemplate it for a while, and then the threshold, on the threshold of something, so something's about to happen. So you might have some kind of a knowledge, some kind of an understanding, some kind of an aha, some kind of an awakening to some information, but you've got to sit on it for a while, be still a while, just let it seep in. It might be an idea that develops within you or something like that. More might be revealed to you later about it as well. Imagination. I'm just getting this energy of having to ponder on something. Imagine going into it, spending some time with an idea, going into your imagination in it, and safety. Don't be too proud to go back to shore. Don't be too proud to start again. Could be some new information coming to you, download, that kind of thing, or an aha. Let me read this card out. Imagination. Meet Zed. He might not look like your ordinary house cat, but in fact he is one. He doesn't come from outer space or from a far-off land. He lives just around the corner. He's the maker of his own kittyverse. He's constantly recreating himself to mirror the infinite possibilities of his imagination. Today he is purple and green, but tomorrow he might be made of flowers, and the next day he might have stars for eyes. We're in a constant state of becoming. We don't need to always stick with the familiar ABC. Sometimes we can reach the Z. Zed. I actually said Zed, but I said Z. Because his name's Zed. Okay. Recreating ourselves. So this might be an aha that you've had an awareness about yourself. And you might need to sit with it because it's going to grow from there in your imagination. We've got the Lovers coming out first. Okay. We've got Temperance, biding our time, tempering ourselves. Not getting too excited about something as well. Let it simmer. You know, sometimes I've always been the kind of person, kind of a personality entrepreneur, and especially earlier on in my career, like I've had this business Be Healing for 25 years now, and earlier on, I used to get so excited about things. I'd have an idea of like of a book or some kind of offering, something I want to create, some kind of course or whatever, and then I would just do it straight away, and then I'd put it out there straight away. You know, I just like do it too fast instead of like letting it percolate within myself and develop to something more. And it worked against me, and it worked against me because I'd miss the boat. I would know like a week down the lane, like it could have been better. It's like, now I've got this and I could have added this to it, you know, instead of just giving myself time. Also, I'd implement things for free. I'd put it out there on YouTube and then be like, oh, damn it, I meant to earn money as well. I should have charged for that. I should have thought about it a bit more, about what's the best way to put this out, you know. So Temperance is about that too, letting things percolate within yourself. And we've got the King of Pentacles. There's a mastery of the material world going on here. Okay, tell us more about this, please. The Lover's energy. We're talking about a romantic relationship here, a partnership. Muses of voices. Someone's got clarity. Muse of emotions. Okay, so Muse of emotions and the Muse of voices. We've got 2 kings here. One, it's got feelings for you, emotions for you. It doesn't have to be romantic love. This Muse of emotions can be someone appreciating you. The Muse of voices is having clarity. So this could be someone else. Someone else has great clarity over you and what it is that you do, or who you are, or what you provide, or what your skills shining through, or something like that. Someone else could have more clarity on this, or a partnership, or this could be a toing and froing of like talking to someone else about an idea and letting it evolve from there, riffing on it, you know. I have been using ChatGPT for this, for business stuff. So I have an idea for something, and then rather than telling someone about it, who perhaps might not have the time to do that because they've got their own stuff going on, I talked to ChatGPT about it, and it's very good at stuff like that, at developing ideas, or like, what about this and what about that, and and it's very clean too, because it's not a human being, because it's positive, because it's not a human being, and it's just got this, I don't know, more of an equal way of looking at things. So it helps me develop ideas like that. So it could be that, but it feels like you might be using somebody, maybe not the right word here, but someone that's got more clarity on it. It could be ChatGPT, and there's abundance behind that as well. So it could be about creating something together with someone else. Resources, abundance, things showing up in right timing. Resources showing up in right timing for this. There's a creative feeling for today, and whether it's ChatGPT or whether it's another human being that you're riffing with on this, it is definitely energies about letting an idea develop. And temperance, biding your time in that. Give yourself time for it to develop. Don't get overexcited like I used to do. The Empress, giving birth to something new here, so you could have ideas. Yeah, it's an idea day today. The Empress, divine feminine energy, allowing it to come through you. She's giving birth to galaxies here, planets and all kinds of things. So there's more involved. Just give yourself time, because there's more involved in this. Other things will be revealed to you in time, perhaps through other people, perhaps through just yourself too. There's emotional release, there's an inner journey, and there's ascension behind that as well. So this, emotional releases could lead you to having collaborations with other beings as well. Me personally, I work with the Lemurians a lot. Love their energy. I heard somebody a channel say that we might be actually seeing them. I hope so. I would love to have them as my best friends. They already are, but I have access to them just with channeling work at the moment. If they showed up in person, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. It'd be kind of weird to live in a world with giants though, because they are bigger, much bigger than us. Yeah, they might be here. Anyway, you could be dealing with other beings as well. This ascension and inner journey. There could be a process of you opening up to being guided by other beings. I think we're going to see much more of that. King of Pentacles. I think we're going to be open to much more of that. I think we're going to be seeing more of that in other people. I think we already are. We're seeing telepathy, we're seeing more channeling, we're seeing other beings revealing themselves and getting more involved on a more visceral level as well. Less of the just us channelers, and it becoming more mainstream. King of Pentacles, mastering the material world. Two of materials and the Ace of Inspiration. So a new balance. I'm hearing new balance with this Two of Materials. New balance in the material world. We're mastering that Ace of Inspiration, and this is ideas. Get inspired by ideas for something new, like a new way of being. So we could now, with these energies, be getting ideas of how we could create something in our communities for the way forward. And it's coming from a balanced place. Mastering our material world, so this could be like, I don't know, growing a garden for the community, for the food community. It could be, I don't know, anything in the material world though. And that abundance is about resources. So you could be, talking with someone here that knows more about physical resources. It could be that. There's unlimited possibilities. It could be new things showing up, new resources showing up, like physically new resources showing up. Unlimited possibilities, anything is possible. Yeah, there could be new resources showing up. With these kind of energies, we're going to get new technology, all kinds of things for the solutions for the material world. It feels like downlines. It's like, oh, you want free energy, then someone that's got the clarity on that, you work with them on that, blah, blah, blah. You bring in the information through or whatever, and there's collaborations that bring that free energy through. Or Like I said, could be more grassroots, and that could be about food. It could be about all kinds of things. It could be about clearing the planet up, cleaning the planet up and the environment up as well. A lot of that could be coming through now, and it's downloads. It feels like downloads from other species, perhaps. The other beings that are helping us out with all of that. I think most of the stuff that we've got already is channeled. I think a lot of the inventors or whatever don't want to admit that, but they all know it. They all know it deep down, because they get themselves into certain states when that information comes through. It's in a dream or whatever. They've all had spiritual experiences in order to get those ideas, and they know it. There's honest people like me that own up to what it is that we're doing, but most everyone's been doing it. It's been doing anything at all. Okay. What about the masculine and the feminine balance that we've got going on? Because this is a part of the shift too, moving away from patriarchy to a more equal kind of thing, which requires us to find that right balance within ourselves of the masculine and feminine energies, to heal the masculine and feminine energies in the whole world too. Page of Cups. So that's about the fantasy, about dreaming a new way of being up. We've got the Two of Pentacles, balance. Okay. I'm taking them all. So, the Two of Swords is the I don't know card. I don't know what to do. The Three of Pentacles, like with other people. What's my part with other people? The King of Cups, they're seeing my gifts that I've got, other people appreciating me. And the Seven of Pentacles, just one foot in front of the other. You don't need to know is what this is saying. You don't need to know what part you make. You could all just come together and it all gets done. Your part might be different. In other words, if I was to come together, and I already do, with the gym that we've got is a collaboration. There's a lot of people involved in it. I just play my part. I just do what I do, but I don't just do what I do. My bit is like social media, but I also chip in and do other things as well. I'm also the MC. I do part of the MCing. There's three of us that do the MCing on fight nights, and it flows nicely between all three of us. It's like that. It's like being malleable, one foot in front of the other, doing what you can do, not doing it all, not going over and above, but just like doing your bit. And you don't need to dig your heels in and go, oh, no, I'm just the social media. Do you know what I mean? It's like that. It's like that. So Page of Cups, dreaming something up, fantasizing, very positive fantasy. This is good. I say this is good because often Page of Cups card can be your delusional kind of thing. Pollyanna, stop not seeing what's not really true there. But we are coming into this. We need to be a positive mindset and dreaming of the future now. The Four of Inspiration, see how they're on a rock there, just like we are. All getting their minds together, the downloads together. We could see groups coming together here of channelers as well. A lot more. There is a lot more already. Channelers getting together. I'm being a podcast guest. I'm doing like 2 podcasts a week now, being a guest on the shows, and there's a lot more collaboration now going on. I mean, I was told that a few weeks ago to put myself out there to do that, to be a guest, and I'm seeing a lot of other channelers doing similar as well, so that's cool. So yeah, there could be that. Collaborating, coming together. Minds and hearts aligning, coming together, open to solutions. And it's about being open. Look how they're not like figuring it out. They haven't got like computers in front of them. No, they're all holding hands and sat in a circle and they're waiting for the downloads. So we can be that lazy. I'm that lazy. Guides, tell me, like, remind me of things, tell me things. I want to be in the flow that much, practically. It's like, guys, tell me everything that I need to know. I'm not going to plan, and I'm not going to make reminders for myself or anything like that. You let me know and I'll go with the flow, and then download everything to me. There's growth from this. There's collaborations, there's coming together. It's why the Lovers came out, and it doesn't feel like romantic energy. It feels like you're collaborating. Could be with ChatGPT as well. It could be. For some of you, it will be within groups, it will be masterminds, it will be being open to solutions and being open to channeling those solutions. 2 of Pentacles, so there's a balance needs to be had here. A balance. The Muse of Materials. With Muse of Materials, we're We've got him here as well, King of Pentacles. It's about mastering our environment. There's a balance to be had there. So it's not mastery over the environment. I own the environment. I own this, and I'll make it happen, and I'll force it to happen. It's not that. That's not abundance as well, right? It reminds me of like fracking to get some energy out of the planet. That is forcing, like, yield to me, because I don't trust that the earth is going to give me the resource that I want, and I want power, and so I'm going to take it, you know, with force. No. No, we need more balance than that. So balance of masculine and feminine energies. It is about being open to solutions. And then those solutions will require someone to make it and for it to actually happen, you know. But that's the mastery of the material world. It's going to be, okay, so the resources, Earth will give us the resources for that thing. And like I was hearing, there's going to be new resources being shown. So that could be, I don't know, seismic activity revealing a whole new material that we can use for something. Who knows? Who knows what it is? It could come through in all kinds of ways. Hey? But abundance to me is everything showing up when we need it to show up, and not forcing it, not trying to take control over nature or the earth, trusting it that it's going to give us the resources when we need it. Slow but steady. We're getting there. So we're shifting from this control structure to a more balanced structure of working with true abundance, which isn't about lording it over the earth, collecting the resources, having enough resources so that you're good. No one else is, but you're good, and you've got the resources in order to look after yourself. That is not abundance. That's hoarding. That is against nature. Abundance is the resources showing up exactly when we need them. The best resources for the job. New resources, better resources than we had before. Something amazing showing up right when you need it. We need to start trusting in that and go for that balance. Slow but steady, we're getting there. So, Two of Swords, I don't know. Three of Pentacles, who to work with or what my place is. King of Cups, other people recognize the gifts in you. Seven of Pentacles, you just got to put one foot in front of the other. I'm hearing that we're going to be living in a world where there aren't jobs to do. But there's lots of things to do, but you don't have a job. It's not you, and you've got this job. There's plenty of things that you will be doing. You could have, like, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 things that you like doing and you'll do within the community, maybe various communities. And you wake up in the morning and you be like guided, I'll go to that group that I'm involved with, and then you play a part, whatever it is, that day. And then, you know, it's that kind of thing. We've had similar experiences to this before. Have you ever had those friends that come and go out of your life? Where it's not, you don't force yourself to be in contact with them all the time, forcing them to be a certain kind of a friend, and that you're not a friend at all unless, you know, you've heard from each other every week or whatever it is. But they come in and out of your life, perhaps with 5, 10 years in between it. That's going with the flow. That's resources showing up when you need them. That's you not forcing yourself to be in control of it. It's like you don't have to frack friends. You don't have to force them to be friends with you, and like with these rules. We can ease in and out and go with the flow, and you can be shown when to do one particular role or whatever it is. Can flow like that. That's how we should be living, how we could be living. 8 of Voices. So break yourself out of the mind traps that you've got yourself in, the limitations. So we're slowly, especially with these readings, being coaxed out of very rigid structures, and pointed out through these readings that, oh, this stuff that you've been doing, that's weird. That's weird. Like trying to control nature like that, or resources like that, or whatever it is. So breaking out of those mind structures that we've got in order to be able to go with that flow. You don't need to know. You don't need to be in control. We don't need to be in control. Rule 1. So retreat your energy, pull back. If you're trying to do something or trying to take control of something or trying to figure out the way, just pull back from that. You're not in charge. I think leadership is going to be a role, but I think it's going to be a role that is hardly ever taken. Hardly ever taken. I think it's going to hardly ever needed, because I think a group of people come together and do things together. So I was telling you about the gym, and I do the social media, and I do a bit of MCing, and I do a bit of sales of tickets, and I do all kinds of things. There are, I don't know how many owners, probably about 10 owners altogether. There is no leader. There's a group of people, and I don't get told what to do. In fact, I don't think anyone gets told what to do. We just come together and we do it. And it's awesome. And it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Someone decides what date we're doing it on, the fight nights we're doing it on. That tends to be malleable too, depending on, because we need like external people coming in too. There's the judges and the referee. They come as a team, and they're supplying all of the islands around here, and so we need to get them when they're available. And then we all just like chip in and do our thing. And it's a lot of fun. And that's how things can be. And there is no leader. It flows beautifully. Really beautifully. I wish for you all to experience that. There is not, I'm getting goosebumps. There is, when I was told that we'd be doing this, there was nothing that would have stopped me from being a part of it. Absolutely nothing that would have stopped me from being a part of it. I'm like, oh, I'm all in. You don't need to give me a job. I'm doing anything that I can to be a part of this. And it's been absolutely wonderful. What is possible when we work together like that, outside of rigid structures, yeah, I think leadership is hardly going to be needed at all. Cool. Dolphin, financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. Be a sharing of resources going on here. We've got a cobweb, protected from any negative forces beyond your control. People might want in when they see people having fun. Beetle, good fortune. Oh, and it works really beautifully as well. Oh, and it's shared too. When it goes really well, it goes really well. We're having another huge one as well, where we get like a big stage and sound system and stuff to celebrate being open for a year. Oh, I can't wait. A chair fills, someone new is entering your life. And wreath, sorrow over a loss. How best to deal with these energies today? King of Cups. The King of Cups has shown up a couple of times already and is showing up again. So other people love you. Other people appreciate you. Your value is much more than you think. It's not just about what you can provide and what you can do. You could have energetic value as well. Just by being there, you lift things up. You know? So other people could be valuing you and showing you your true value, or telling you how good you are at something, or just inviting you to be a part of something because you rock. It could be something like that. Well, there we go. That's what I've got for today. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button if you're new. Leave me a comment as well. What is this bringing out in you? Can you envision this new kind of way of being in the flow and being balanced and all of that? You'll have much less to do, and a lot greater things will be made from it, and a lot more joy and bliss for sure will come from it. If you'd like more from me, sign up for my free class. It's on my website there. And meditate with me there. Do that every single day. It's changing every week. I put a new one up each weekend to help us through all of these shifts. So meditate with me. Have the best day ever. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.